Energy Manager Auctions. You can lease grids and have certain benefits, maybe earn income, and maybe earn points. And I'm going to show you how it works. These are all the grids that I own for the purpose of the game. And it's done. I started out here in Syracuse. I had to get some of these other ones in order to run windmills because I figured that by the water there's more wind power. And my southernmost is where I use solar power. Just so you know, if you build in Denver, Colorado, you're going to get a lot of wind. So when there's an auction, you can lease one of these grids for 3 days and earn money from other players in the game. You click on grids and the graph comes up. The red ones, someone else is leasing. The yellow ones are pending, and the green one is the one that I am leasing for the next 3 days. So if you click on owned, this is the one that I'm currently leasing. It says 0 units on grid. That means that nobody's built anything, and my earnings is $0. I've seen it as high as in the 50s, and my lower one was in the 20s, and the earnings will go up to like 50,000, maybe more. Gives you a price which is $5.50 per unit, and the amount of time you have it for, which is 3 days. So over the course of 3 days, I expect this to go up to 40 or 50. This is going to be around 25,000 or 50,000. These are in an auction right now. I have a bid on this grid. It shows the price of $5.36, shows how many units are on the grid, the megawatt demand. You can see that this one has triple the number of units, and it has 50% more income. I've already placed bids. My understanding is that when you go place a bid, it might set the highest bid and you can just outbid. You're always outbidding the next guy. You want to bid like 50,000 if you want to take a chance, and you bid like 100 or 200,000 if you want to win. Over here you have something that says auction. When you see a grid, that means you can bid on it. You click over here and there's a grid. When it looks like this, I don't understand why it says this, but it says place bid and it's not available. So if you see it in a grid format, then it is available, and there's usually 2 or 3 that you can bid on at a time. These are the ones that I have bids on right now. I know it's confusing. I'm going to have to make another video that shows what it looks like when these are ready for bidding and how to place a bid. But unfortunately, they're not ready right now. So you can see over here, this one has 95 units. It's not very popular. And I earned $5.50. It has me as the owner for the next 3 days, and there's really nothing that you do. By having these, my points jumped up by like 20. I don't know how, but I won like, let's say 6 or 7 auctions or maybe more. I only saw the points jump up once. And the reason why I decided to do the auction is because a user in the discussion forum said that you can earn a lot of points by doing the grid auction. And the reason why I want to do that, you really want the cross-grid license. And because it's a PC version, I cannot buy any points. They're not available yet. But I want the Power 2X, which is also 300. So I'm going to need to purchase that. I don't need the extra offices. It's not necessary. The greenwashing is a waste of money. And I do want the radiation, but it's going to take a long time to get the radiation, and I'll probably have to pay for it. Only the phone users have the radiation certificate. Okay, so that's a little bit about the grids. Let's see what happens in the exchange, if there's anything Grid-oriented? No, there is not. Okay, so is it worth it? In terms of income, no. You're not going to make any money by owning any grids as far as I know. It's possible that you might get 10,000 or 20,000 or a small amount here or there, but you're going to make more money with power plants. In terms of points, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, but I've got tons of cash. I've spent, let's say, 2 or 3 million bidding on grids. I haven't decided yet if it's worth it, so we're going to wait and see if it's worth it to do the grid auctions. And I will make another video. It's going to take a couple of months. This is August 2024. It might take a couple of weeks or a couple of months before I give you any information. Check to see if I have another video on grids. Okay, so that's all I have about grids. If you want, you can check my forum at cheapbooks.cc. Go to video games, go to business management, and then energy manager. You can post questions there. I'll read them and I'll respond to them. And I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a book search engine for searching for books and textbooks, which specializes in rare and hard to find books and in international bookstores. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.